How are you doing, guys? So great to have you here, and welcome back to the Rise Up channel. So where you get all the tools to unleash the leader within, getting some motivation and business tool to grow. So to those who are new here, welcome back, and to those who are new, those doors who are here, welcome back. And so great to have you here, guys. And today we are going all in on the subject that not a lot talks about. And basically, I did not talk about it in details. So it's basically, how can you reach your audience? How can you reach your audience? How can you reach your clients? And I will give you the 3 important questions that can help you to reach your audience much more quicker. So, are you ready for this? So before we even started, I want to touch on this, how to reach more audience, because I got these questions a lot lately for the past week, and I wanted to bring it here. So before we started, if you love this content and if it brought you some value, please just click the thumbs up and share it and subscribe. Share to others that can help others with it if that brought you value. And subscribe to never miss an episode. And every share, every likes helps tremendously to increase this channel. So let's get to it. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Okay. So let me ask you this. Have you ever felt lost in a way, or frustrated that things doesn't move, that why I'm not reaching my audience? What is going on? I'm posting, I'm doing, but I'm getting no comments at all, no reach. It doesn't grow. So I've been in that place and I felt frustrated as fuck, and I felt like I'm not moving anywhere. But when I got this done, it helped me to grow more and to reach out to more and more people. Now, put in mind that if you don't do this, and if you don't ask those 3 important questions, you can't be focused. You can't be clear about who are you serving and how can you get to them. So in that way, you can't reach them. For example, if you're going on a trip right now, and let's say Barcelona, you're going to Barcelona, okay? You're going to Barcelona for a trip, or if you're already in Barcelona, so you're going for another place to trip. Anyway, let's say you walk to Barcelona your first time, but what happened is you just went to the airport and you just say, hey, give me the first ticket that's going out. And in that case, it was Barcelona. So you're getting on a plane, you're getting to Barcelona, and now you're there. Now, what is happening? What is happening right now? All the emotions are started to float, because now you are overwhelmed, because you want to reach all those magnificent things that are there, but you don't know where to start. So you start to say, hey, where should I go this? Or should I go there? Where should I go right now? And you are all over the place. And you're getting a bit of this, a bit of that, and maybe a bit of that market, or a bit of that museum, maybe a bit of that mall. But you're getting around the 5% of the all surrounding. Instead of, if you are planning to go to Barcelona, you're planning your trip. And now when you're planning your trip, you know exactly where you want to. You want to go to Gaudi Gardens, by the way, great place. You want to go to Gaudi Gardens. See all the artisticals, things that he built, amazing places like the churches, and so many amazing places to go in Barcelona. Malls, amazing places like markets, tons of places to go and travel, and now you planned it all out. You got the whole list, you got your goals, you know where you're going. Now you will reach how much? 95%, 90%, maybe 80% if you were stalling at some places because you really love them, but you planned it. You know where you're heading, so you're reaching those places. Same goes with your audience, your IDC. Remember, guys, this IDC. I hope you can see it well. IDC. 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 And what is the IDC? It's your ideal client. Who is your ideal client? Now, remember when we talked about the trip. Now, if you don't know who's your ideal client, everybody is a client, and at the event, and eventually, no one is a client. So when you're reaching out, your clients, you got to know who are you serving, that you can reach the vast majority of who are you serving. Does that make any sense? If it does, comment below that it makes sense to you, and cheers, guys. So you got to have this in mind. Who are you serving? If you don't know who are you serving, how can you reach out to them? How can you reach even 5% of them if you don't know the hell who are you talking to? Because if you're just going, let's say, live or building a content and you don't know who are you talking to, how can you reach out to them? You can't. It's not possible because, again, you're trying to hit the bullseye, but you don't know what the target is, so how can you hit the bullseye? I hope it makes sense to you guys. Let's give you another example. Let's delete it. Okay, so let's say you have no target. So where do you reach? No place, right? But if you're making it targeted, so let's say right now you have a bigger audience to reach because you know, let's say you're in the fitness area. So in the fitness area, that's awesome. You want to serve people that want to get fit. But do you want to reach out to people that want abs? Do you want to reach the people that want to lose weight? Do you want to reach the people that gain weight to have more muscle? Who do you want to reach? So that's like the vast majority of people in fitness. Now, if you're getting it more targeted, like who do you serve? I'm serving people that want to lose weight. Awesome. Now it's more clear. Now it's not the whole majority that people that want to be in fitness, right? Because it can be so many people, like we mentioned, lose weight, gain weight in order to have more muscle, maybe maintain weight, but eating more healthy. There's a lot of places, a lot of different niches. That's a different story for another video, but when you are getting your ideal client, you want it as specific as you can to hit the bullseye. So if you are in the weight loss industry, so it's weight loss and people that want to eat healthy and losing weight, or people that still want to eat junk but still want to lose weight. By the way, there is such a thing. So let's say that's your target. Now you can reach the target. Now you can reach your goals. Now you can reach your ideal client and reach more audience. Now, if you don't know who are you serving, how the hell can you get there? You can't hit the bullseye. You can't hit the bullseye if you don't know who are you serving. Does that make any sense? If it does, comment below if it does make sense to you. So let's get it clear. The three questions, the three key questions that can help you to get to your ideal client. And is that, are you ready for it? Drum roll, please. The first one is, who do you want to serve and who you don't want to serve? And why is it important who do I don't want to serve as well? Because if, let's say, you're a coach, okay, and you want to serve people, Okay, that's awesome. You want to serve people, but who do you want to serve and who you don't want? Because if you want to serve also the people that are lazy, that won't do shit, that won't get themselves out of their sofa and do something about their life, is that your ideal client? Is that the people you actually want to spend time with? No, right? Because you won't get any result. And we can go back to weight loss. We are talking about weight loss, and I'm going back to it because it's very easy to explain it on weight loss. So let's say it's in the weight loss industry. You want the people that are lazy and potato couch that doesn't move and eat all day long and won't even want to lose weight. They just want to stay in their own comfort zone. No, you don't want that, right? I've been there. I've been in the place where I was fat as hell, and I really suffered from that, and I hated being that and being sitting on a couch and eating all day, and I felt bad about it. I felt shitty about it, and I wanted to do something about it. And when I found someone that helped me with that, I started to lose weight. I started to gain momentum there. So exactly, when you want to actually target your audience, who do you want to work with and who you don't want to work with? Because if you are working with someone that don't want to do any change, guess what? Will you get any result with that client? Heck no, you won't get any result with that client. So you got to know who do you want and who you don't want. It's like a partner in life, because if you have a partner but you don't want your partner to be lazy, you don't want your partner to not do anything, you don't want the partner to be such not energetic, so negative, right? You don't want a partner like that in your life, your spouse. You don't want someone like that in your life. So again, it all comes to who do you want to serve, who you don't want to serve. Come up with at least 5 segments for each. So that's the first question. Who do you want to serve? Who you don't want to serve? Now, the second one is, what do they need? What do they need? What they need and what they want. That's the third question. What they need and what they want. Well, the right order is what they want and what they need, because people buy on wants. They buy on wants and they justify it with need, because we never buy on just logic. We always buy on emotional and justify on logical, most of us. Now, when you're going to buy, let's say, a new phone, right? You're not going to buy a new phone because you need to, unless it really got broken. But if it's not broken, you're going to buy a new phone just because the sake of buying a new phone, right? You want to be in the latest fashion. You want to have the best thing that is fast and that it takes the best pictures and blah, 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 all the rest. But you buy on want and you justify with logic, hey, that will help me with my work. It will be faster. I can take great shots. I can do great videos and so on and so forth. And then you justify it with logic. But you buy always on wants. So give them what they want and provide them what they need. So again, in those segments, again, come up with at least 5 things to what they want and what they need. Now, I got a little pro tip for you guys. That's the 4th question, and that's a pro tip. So also add, what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? What makes them be at the same place? Because you got to go also on the pain points. What give them to stay at the same place? Now, not with a manipulative way, but in a good, authentic way to understand if you can help them or not. Because if they don't have any fears, they're not afraid of anything, they just all in everything. So you can't help them unless you have some magic pill that can help them in something. Okay, but let's say you want to help them and they're afraid of staying at the same place. They're afraid to feel unfulfilled. They're afraid to stay unhappy for the rest of their life. They feel that they're afraid that they won't impact anyone, but they want to make a change. They're afraid to stay at the same place. They're afraid to not develop themselves, look at the mirror and still seeing the same old person. And when you identify those fears, what they're afraid of, you can help them even greater, even faster, when you know exactly what to pinpoint, when you know exactly who are you talking to. And then you build your content around it. You build your products around it. You build your coaching around it. You build your products around it. You build everything around it, because now you know who are you serving and who are you getting to. Does that make any sense? If it does, comment below and let me know who are you serving and who you don't want to serve. Comment below just a small phrase: who do you want to serve, who you don't want to serve. So if you like this content, if it was valuable for you, just give me a huge thumbs up, share it with a friend, share it with someone that it can help them as well. And in the meantime, guys, have an amazing and productive day. And don't forget, if you want to be part of the Rise Up group, part of a group that helps one another, that you won't stay at the same place, not feeling lost and overwhelmed, that you will have that supporting community that helps you. And also, we are doing live training every Friday, and every once a month we go all together on Zoom to do some training as a group. So if you want to be part of this group, don't forget to click in the link in the description below right here to join the group. And in the meantime, guys, again, have an amazing and productive day. I will see you next time. Keep on going, keep on growing. See you next time.